It's me.
Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you guys again. How are we doing today?
What are you talking about?
Forgot to start the vertical. Oh shoot, I just closed it. 1 second, I gotta fix this real quick. There we go, that should fix it.
If anybody finds a Starmaster scientific calculator, please contact
Welcome in everybody. Tired? And it has been a long day. I feel you there, Ren. How's your day been? 2 a.m. now, so bedtime soon? Gotcha. Gotcha. How's life been treating you, Ren? Oh, just normal, same old stuff, you know. My actual job, taking care of wife and family, and then this. So busy from sunup till well past sundown.
With a mission of galactic security.
Right. I get it. You want to be a trailer?
But it's good though. I like it. I don't mind.
Done. I need my star on the set pronto, capiche?
You're breaking up.
You know, I can see you, Weasel Boy.
Weasel Boy?
How about now?
I really feel like that character is supposed to be a reference to somebody, but I can't figure out who. I can't figure out who it's a reference to. There's something like really distinct about the voice that makes me think that it's supposed to be... There's something really distinct about the voice that makes me think it's supposed to be somebody. Hey, how's it going, Dolan Dill? You doing alright today? And welcome in, Game Master. How are you doing today? The guy from the cutscene just before this, Stanley Kubrick. Maybe it could be Stanley Kubrick,
Skid,
possibly.
what are you doing?
I suppose it could be Stanley Kubrick, but that wasn't the first person that came to my mind. I actually haven't. Well, to be fair, I haven't really thought of anybody specifically, so I've been trying to think of who it would be, but I just can't. I can't figure it out. Well, these guys are like the perfect ones to feed the shield for. Playing a Hawaiian. That's very meh. That's unfortunate. Nobody wants a lackluster Hawaiian. Times 30. Times 32. It was $18 for a medium. Yeah, that's not cheap. That's a lot for a subpar pizza. Well, that was not what I was expecting. Ain't no sauce on this. Oh, I mean, they do know the sauce is like where the pizza is, right? Like that's the whole point. Never tried pineapple on pizza. It's okay. It's not the sin everybody says it is, but it's also just kind of mid, to be honest. I fall very, very neutral on the whole pineapple debate. I've had it. I don't really care for it, but I also don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. It's just kind of mid. You're gonna still eat the whole thing? Well, no, of course you are, because, you know, even, here's the thing. This is my overarching philosophy on pizza. Even bad pizza is still pretty good. There's only, like, I have never had a pizza that was so bad that I wouldn't go ahead and finish it anyway. How it's cooked can be overdone and soggy. Oh yeah, it can definitely get soggy. People say it's the contrast between sweet and savory that makes it awesome, and most people just don't get it. I would try it if it was crispy. I don't really care for it. I don't also hate it. Deep fried, thinly sliced eggplant is the number one pizza topping. For me, if I had to pick like my favorite pizza topping that I think goes good on almost any pizza, it would be feta cheese. Honestly, I think it'd be feta cheese. Must say for the rhino, yeah, I've got 2 more million to go. I've got a ways to go. People hate on panel pizza, pretend that dipping pizza in milk. Wait, okay, hold on. When you say milk, are you talking about ranch? Or do you mean literal milk? Because, like, I've heard some people jokingly say, you know, milk when they're talking about ranch. But if you're talking about, like, actual legit milk, yeah, that's whack. Awesome. Feta on pizza with tomatoes, yeah. One of my all-time favorite pizzas is a margarita pizza plus feta cheese. Man, that's some good stuff. A margarita pizza with feta cheese on it is amazing. Deep fried pickles? I could see deep fried pickles working. I've never tried it, but I could see it working. %% whole reduced fat milk. Yeah, that's nuts. That is whack. Anybody who dips their pizza in literal milk is weird as heck. Like that's strange. Did you ever check the terminal where you dock your ship on the Phoenix? Oh, where you can like buy ship upgrades? I mean, I have checked it. I haven't bought anything from it. 5 cheese pizza? Ooh, okay. I love a good 5 cheese pizza as well. Yeah. 5 cheese pizza is good. A margarita pizza is one of my favorites. I also, you know, it's hard to go wrong with just a classic cheese or classic pepperoni. Honestly, there's not really... I don't know that I can think of any, like, generic, overarching type of pizza that I think is straight up bad. Even the ones that I don't necessarily buy for myself, I don't think are bad. I just think they're, like, okay. Craziest pizza was from Mr. Deeds. The toppings were French fries and Oreos. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that part in Mr. Deeds. Hey, how's it going, Daniel? Good to see you. The stuff that Domino's puts on the crust, you mean like basically the Parmesan, like the spread, like, I don't know, I hesitate to say Parmesan juice, but it's basically like butter and Parmesan that they kind of like wipe the crust with before they bake it. I didn't realize I'd already gotten this weapon up to level 8. Oh shoot, I just lost my combo. Pepperoni with honey chili drizzle. Hot honey is all the rage right now. Like, or, well, hot honey and its variants. Daniel, how are you doing today? YH goes with everything. What is YH? Hey Daniel, do you want to tell me about would you like to file a complaint with Zach, or about Zach, about some deranged stuff that he said over the last couple days? Oh yeah, it goes with everything. Gotcha.
Shh. Clank, did you hear that?
We are not alone.
It's the dude. Doing good. Oh, I just figured based on his recent trend that he would want to file a complaint about you. Just an assumption. Just figured he might want to. Saving time, that's all. Doing pretty good, Daniel.
There's the ventilation shaft. We must split.
I do have enough to buy the armor, but I'm trying to save up for the rhino. Oh gosh, he was about to push me off the platform. Go get him, boy. Thank you. Zach's profile picture looking gay every time he switches it. I mean, he's just trying to let his real self come out, that's all. He kind of Trojan horsed us a little bit. Obsession at its finest. I think Zach's just finally getting comfortable enough to let him his true, you know, stuff shine. Daniel thinks essential thoughts it's projection. Yeah, I mean, I think we all do that, Zach. That's not just Daniel. I mean, you saw yourself in that pink bodysuit, right? It's all of us. Let your true self shine. Come on, boo. Laquanda? Are we calling Daniel Laquanda now? Yeah, he did almost push me off the ledge. Bon Kui Kui. Bon Kui Kui. Get it right. Shaniquius Squattlebottom? Okay, can we... I think we could all agree, if you ever met somebody in your life that whose name was Shaniquius Squattlebottom, I think you would just be jealous at that point, because that's a pretty legendary name right there. I feel like Zach's gonna change your role. Daniel, only you can decide who you are. Where do we get to vote on games for 2005? On the Discord channel. The deciding which games are picked for each year is good or bad. Depending on, you know, I guess it depends on how you look at it. Is decided exclusively on the Discord channel. Can't find it. Oh, on the. Oh, so you're on the Discord. Okay. 1 second. It was already posted. The poll ended actually like. How long ago was that? Like a week and a half ago or so. Let me scroll back to it so I can relink it to the front of the Discord so you can see the list. Just gotta find it real quick. There's a lot of scrolling. And should be getting close now. Okay. So I just replied to the second of the two polls with saying here. Time for votes. I couldn't find last couple weeks. Yeah, I need to put it in a separate category because it can get a little confusing if I put it in general chat, and I actually realized that specifically the last couple times that I put it in general chat and tried to find it, I realized I was like, I probably shouldn't put it here because it can be a little hard to find it if it's like been a few days. I think that's a good suggestion, Ren. Yeah, I was going to ask what you decided on with the voting and bonus games and all that from yesterday. I got a phone call during the discussion. Yeah, no, I don't mind talking about it. So basically what the general consensus, after kind of discussing it with the community and seeing what everybody kind of felt was a good middle ground area, is... So there, on the... Oh, dang it, come on. On the main poll, there will be 4 games picked from that poll. Then there will be a 5th and 6th game. The 5th game from each year will be polled specifically and exclusively from Twitch subscribers and YouTube members only. And then the 6th game will be, and Ren, I don't think you were here for this, so this is kind of new for you, but we had a big kind of just group discussion about it yesterday. The 6th game will be decided by basically a bidding war for those who, you know, it's obviously not mandatory for anybody, but for anybody who wants to, it basically would be like a bidding war. People who want to see a specific game played can just say, hey, this game for X number of dollars. And then at the end of the bid, whoever bid the highest for their particular game to be played, then that is the game that I will play. That is the 6th game. And then we just work out the... But only the person who wins the bid actually doles out whatever they committed to. So it's by no means mandatory for anybody. And the 4 out of the 6 games are decided by the general community. So the majority of the decision power still lays in the hands of all the viewers. But there are 2 games that will be picked for each year that are exclusive to either members or people who want to participate in the bidding.
We'll keep that in mind.
My Beanie Baby... Yeah, all the donations will go to my Beanie Baby collection. Zach, I'm a little annoyed that you know about that. But yeah, pretty much. All donations go to Mr. Gunner exclusively. Okay, so it can still kill the big guys. It just takes a little longer. That's not too bad, though. I will vote for anything but the mayor. I mean, hey, the mayor, are you up for re-election anytime soon? I've been curious to ask you about that. I don't need armor at this point with your health and the shield. I mean, I would still like the armor, to be honest. I would much prefer to have the armor, regardless. Man, okay, I love this gun. This gun is amazing. I'm halfway in, always in office, legally or not. Alright. Somebody needs to look into some potential, you know, if there's been any election fraud claims concerning the mayor. Yeah, armor before final level. Yeah. Oh shoot. Oh, I didn't lose it though. Well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna not get the armor. Don't worry. I am not gonna miss out on the armor. Trust me. I think my favorite thing about this version of the Ratchet momentum thing. Oh, 160,000 bolts. So they're worth 20,000 bolts each. That's a lot. That is a lot of bolts. So I do think that since obviously the choice has the poll has already been concluded for 2005, this will go into effect for 2006 moving forward. I think that's the plan.
Sorry to disturb your work, sir, but you may want to know that your impenetrable secret base on Aquatos
has been penetrated. You think I should go ahead and do 2005? Miss the vote altogether? All right, let me go take a look. So does that include bonus games that don't have to adhere to the year category?
Well,
I think specifically for the bidding, yes. I think the bidding should be extended to any game.
My plan worked even more perfectly than expected.
In my opinion, I think the sixth game specifically should be open to any game.
I'm just
period.
doing my job. Now that I know where the Tyrannoids are coming from,
Let me see.
I can put a stop to this alien menace once and for all. With utter
Okay,
disregard
so
for my
we
own
had
safety, I've drawn up an ingenious
Ratchet and Clank
plan
Deadlocked,
for an attack
Radiata
on
Stories,
Tyrannosis.
Lego Star Wars, Musashi Samurai Legend.
I shall humbly step aside, allowing Ratchet to free
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. There's 5 games currently picked.
The mortars have been silenced. The dropship will make its descent.
So no, I could go ahead and do a 6th game. I could go ahead and do a 6th game and open it up to the bidding, or to the.
Once
on,
the
does that
turrets
include,
have been knocked
okay.
out, Ratchet will personally lead the assault on the main enemy base.
6 equals time
All
splitters.
right, let's get to it. Yes, you there in the front.
So Zach,
Yeah, hi.
obviously, if there is a very specific and good reason not to play a game that was put forward, I do maintain the discretion to nix a game if there is a good enough reason to nix it. Time Splitters or Dragon Quest VIII? Ooh, see, there may be a bid starting. Hey, actually, Zach, someone is going to be playing WarioWare with Wii controllers. Oh my gosh. Zach, I mean, here's the thing: if it wins, if the game wins, I'll do it. But if this is gonna be the system we do, I'm gonna honor it. Dragon Quest VIII, which game got higher ratings? I have no idea. Well, I mean, I know because you were talking about how Time Splitters got like a 4.9 out of 5 or something like that. Wait, you can skip the comic? What? You can skip the comics. I have not gotten the final armor yet.
Comic episode 2, Ariba Amoeba. A new evil was gathering in the shadowy swamps of
I think only in New Game Plus. Okay. So here's my question then, I guess. Since this was kind of discussed at moderate length yesterday, and it seemed like there was a fairly general consensus that it was a reasonable system, do we want to go ahead and open up the sixth slot option for 2005? Or do we want to wait to do that until 2006? I'm just going to open that up to discussion because most of the same people that were here last night, with the exception of Spectral, I think Spectral's not here right now. Timesplitter's edges DQ8 by a bit, but DQ8 was covered by more critics. That's a fair distinction. So the average isn't comparable. Okay, I do think that that's a fair distinction. Yeah, I'm playing Deadlocked. It was voted on on the Discord poll, so I will be playing Deadlocked. I don't think DQ8 was played more than Timesplitters. You know what? You know what? This is a good question. Let's find out. Okay. How many copies of Timesplitter sold its first year? Okay, so Timesplitters sold 120,000 games on its first year. Hold on, that's the first game. Timesplitter 2. Timesplitters 2. Nope, that's 2002, so it must be Timesplitters 3. I didn't realize there were that many Timesplitters games. There it is. Okay. Game received positive reviews and was considered a return to form of the series. Okay, it's the only one. It's the only one that doesn't have sales data for it. Timesplitters 3 is the only one that doesn't have sales data. Look at Dragon Quest VIII. Okay. So, Timesplitters 1 had 120,000 its first year. Timesplitters 2 was 68,000 its first year. Dragon Quest VIII sales on first year. Dragon Quest VIII sold 4.9 million copies. Well, hold on. 2.2 million copies in its first year. To be fair, I suspect that is not the case. I imagine they just didn't, for some reason, don't have that data. But yeah, Dragon Quest VIII did sell 2.2 million copies its first year, and like 8 million by within a couple years after that. So I mean, that's it does make sense that it got reviewed more. Because if you're going to have that many more copies sold, you're going to get a lot more just general intrigue and eyes on the game. Just in general. So that is a fair distinction, I think. Okay, anyways, but that doesn't answer the overarching question here. Should I go ahead and open it up for the 6 slot bidding like we talked about? Or should I wait until 2006 to do that? I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide, because I don't want to, you know, I think we reached a pretty good spot with where we were going to do it. Open 2005, okay. So Ren, that's one vote to yes from Ren. Zach, what do you think? Do you think I should go ahead and open up the voting for 2005? Or the bid for 2005? Okay, Mr. Gunner saying open up the bid. If not, revote 5. Major agreed to go on ratings. You mean the mayor? Is there any, like, more fun and interaction to go that way? Ooh! I didn't get this one last time. I did not get that one last time. Kind of got it, it's already closed. Yeah, unfortunately Discord only lets me run polls for 3 days. So, I will, for future reference, I will make sure to, put it in its own channel on Discord so there's no confusion about where it is. Because I don't want anybody to feel left out on the vote. Hey, Ren, just out of curiosity, which games from 2005 were you, like, particularly interested in seeing? If you don't mind me asking. Not... Japan in 2004, yeah. If you go to 2005, in America, I'm just saying DK is one of those play this before you die RPGs. Well, thankfully, unless something crazy happens, I don't think I'll be dying anytime soon, so I should be able to play it. Nope, that's bad, that's bad. Only sold 400,000 copies in North America. Even less than just the US, right. But, to be fair, Time Splitters 1 sold 120,000 copies, and Time Splitters 2 sold 68,000 copies. So, since I don't have the sales data for Time Splitters 3, if we're going off of those numbers, it was, let's say it went back up to where Time Splitters 1 was, then it's, you know, a fourth of what Dragon Quest 8 did. Those games were a lot worse, to be fair. I'm guessing DQ would win. That's fair. So I think the easiest way to decide it is we either open up the bid, or we don't. I think it's one way or the other. Because I want to try and be fair. But ultimately, it's the format that you want. Letting people vote is awesome, but the structure and choices should reflect what is the most fun for you. Don't let your chat run your channel anymore. I mean, I don't feel like the chat is running my channel. Battlefront and Oddworld would have been the other votes on Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem. Big list on 05. Yeah, 05 was a big one. Maybe we can just play both. Have 7 games for 2006. I mean, I guess Rogue Galaxy is main. Yeah, I know Rogue Galaxy is. I think that's one of the reasons I actually want to open up the bid vote, or the bidding selection, to any game. Because that way, people won't be locked into a specific year if they want to bid on something. They can just bid whatever game they want to see. I think that's one of the... I think that would be beneficial. Fear. Add Fear. What year did Fear come out? Was that 2005? '95. The 2000s only had a handful of games for each year. It does feel extremely squeezed in. There's a lot of good games. You can wait for when he goes back around and revisits old games again. Yeah, you play Gunner. See, I think this is one of the reasons why just putting it up to a bid might actually
His amoeboid
like
army defeated. Dr. Nefarious.
remove. I'm trying to say play both, and this is how you treat me. Yeah, Gunner. The mayor is literally advocating for you here. Don't be busting the mayor's chops. He's literally advocating for your game here. 7 is a lot. Yeah. I mean, and eventually I would like to slip in occasionally a game of my choice as well. Every once in a while. We got a deadline? No, that's true. I don't have a deadline. That's true. The year is strong. Let's just do it. I mean, there is a lot of games. There is a lot of... But here's the other thing, is that I really do intend on... I do want to circle back around and continue going through the years as I get to the present and then work my way back around. So there is something to be said for having some really good games still to pick from. Yeah, who has bad taste in games? I don't want 7 to make everyone happy, but hopefully not every year, because there aren't 7 amazing games every year. No, there aren't. The early 2000s, I think, were some of the richest in the game, in all of gaming, in terms of what types of games, like the number of good games coming out. Those years, there was a lot. There was just a lot of good games. Area 51 came out in 05 as well. Are there any weapons I'm missing? Yes. I am missing a few weapons, but right now I'm trying to save up for the Rhino. It's tough because you were in peak PS2 era where bangers were dropping like crazy. Exactly. It is tough. There is a lot of good games, and which is a good problem to have, honestly. It's a great problem to have. But at the same time, it is kind of a hurdle to get over. I wouldn't really even go as far as to say it's like a problem, but it's a hurdle. Resident Evil 4 reigns supreme. I am very excited to get to the Resident Evil games, eventually. At some point in the future. When I'm old and decrepit. We got Star Ocean to worry about as well. Yeah, wasn't Star Ocean 2005 as well? Or no, Star Ocean's like 2000. What year is Star Ocean again? Truth is, we have more good games than we could ever possibly finish, so literally not another game could ever be made, and we could be fine. That's true. That is true. There are lots and lots and lots of good games. Oh, it came out in 2005 as well. Go for Star Ocean 3, it's 2004. How did I jump up to time 16 all this? Oh, I must have hit a multiplier. And I didn't realize it. Struggling through Mario Galaxy. Dude, I'm actually really excited for Mario Galaxy. I have grown, even though I'm not naturally very, like, skilled at the Mario-style platformer games, I have grown to really respect them. Even if I'm not very good at them, I've come to respect them. Because Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine were challenges for me, but very, very worthwhile. I think that is the most fun Star Ocean game besides 2. If Galaxy is giving you trouble, don't play Sunshine. Sunshine made me its... I'm boy in a green tea. Hey, how's it going, man? You doing alright, Foss? Good to see you, buddy. Sunshine was cake minus the sandbird.
Nice work, Ratchet. I'm coming in on the
Star
drop
Ocean
ship
4
now.
in 2009.
Go, Ratchet. Get across that bridge.
Get across that bridge. Folks, are we okay? Are we okay? I think the game just had a stroke. The chick was on Xanax. It looks, oh well, looks like it's time for Radiata Stories. Hold on, let me reset it. Let's hope this isn't going to. Honestly, it's probably because it's probably because I had it paused instead of like actually like closing it out and opening it back up. I was just pausing the emulation each time. Game popped a bean. Also get wrecked at the same time. Hold on. Yeah, I did beat the game. I wanted to do the challenge mode. I was looking forward to the challenge mode, legitimately. Bro should have gotten an achievement for that. I've got all the I've got the save files pulled up here, and they're not there. So why is it? What happened? What happened there? I'll circle back around. It's true. Okay. Well. Huh. No, I don't have any save states. Time for typing of the dead. Very hard mode. Oh gosh. I guess we'll just move on to the next game then. Because I'm not playing all the way through that again. At least not now. Not right on the heels of having played it all the way through once. I was okay with playing it through again Hold on, let me... I'm gonna get some stuff set up here. Spectral would have lost his absolute mind. Yeah, he would have lost it. One second, I gotta restructure the stream here. This is gonna be a few minutes, guys, because I gotta like reformat some stuff on the description. How would I lose my save? Well, here's the thing. I actually remember, and this is one of the reasons I was pausing it and not reloading it, is I remember it saying that it was having a memory card issue. So what I'm concerned about now is I need to figure out what's going on with the memory card, because I need to make sure that I can still play. Let me see. I guess I can. I mean, I can always do a save state. This is God sending a sign that shooting is bad. This would be a perfect opportunity to play some Flash games. I mean, yeah, because I have to like completely restructure for because everything about the description, the title, everything about this is now wrong, which is sucky. Yeah, so I need to figure out what's going on with the memory card, because it's not recognizing a memory card at all, which it should have. Like it should just be built in. Remember that DBZ Arena game with the thong song music? Try to save it. Okay, let me test something real quick. Okay, new game. No memory card. No memory card. Ratchet Clank 3 requires 600 kilobytes free space. Please insert a memory card. So it's not recognizing its onboard memory card. So something's going on here. If anybody is more familiar with PCSX2 than I am, which I am not very familiar with PCSX2 at all. If you are familiar with it, I could really use some assistance here, because I don't know why it's not recognizing. Let's see. Memory cards. Here we go. Slot 1, slot 2. It's showing that there are memory cards in unformatted. If you do not format it, then you will not be able to. Okay, so as I switch it here and here, no Ratchet Clank 3 save on that memory card. Insert memory card in. Okay, so now all of a sudden it's working again. Yes. Creating save game file. So now, all I had to do was switch the internal memory cards. Did I try turning it off and on again? So take out the memory card and blow on it a few times. Usually does the trick. Oh, it did it. It worked now. That's awesome. Good suggestion. Pour water in the computer. Maybe it's thirsty. Just blow up your computer, why don't you? Reset the power to your house. Oh, man. Okay. So... Oh. All right. Let's talk about what we should do here. So, I've got 3 hours left. Well, a little over 3 hours, actually. About 3 hours and 10 minutes or so. Cut the breakers. Yeah, just cut the breakers. You know what? Why don't I just bomb the power plant while I'm at it? I probably shouldn't say that on recording. Yeah, I know. The mayor. We all know. We all know. You know what you want me to do. Let's put it to a vote. I'm going to put it to a vote because I'm okay I'm totally fine to go ahead and start Radiata Stories. But I also would not be opposed to kind of just doing something a little bit freeform tonight to kind of maybe just close out and reload the emulator. I did actually fix it. I just had to switch the memory cards and it kind of fixed it. So anyway, like I was just going to say, I am okay with a few different options here. Call your IP and use lots of racial slurs. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start this over here, and I'm gonna put the same poll over here on the vertical, so everybody can vote. And I'm gonna put it on Twitch because I want to get because here's the one thing that has me like only slightly hesitant to start Radiata tonight, and it's actually just a very, it's not a heart decision, it's more of a brain decision. I have not set up. There's actually quite a bit of setup that I would generally prefer to do when starting a new game, in terms of having, correct thumbnails, correct descriptions, writing out a good description for the game, having all the stuff on my stream setup correct. There's just a lot of like logistics things. Now, that doesn't mean I can't do it. Just means that I would have to kind of figure some stuff out. There's always a hurdle. Yeah. Play Feeding Frenzy. It's like an hour long. Or Wiki the Fable of Souls. Or Wick and the Fable of Souls. To be fair, the mayor, you're going to end up getting Radiata like 2 days sooner, regardless. We could just talk. I'd be okay with that. We could totally just talk. Where's the third option for continuing Ratchet & Clank 3? Here's the thing. I'll just be straight up. I'm not gonna, unless I can find a save file. Let me see if I can find a save file. If I can find a save file for Ratchet & Clank 3 that is approximately where I am. Save file. Then perhaps we can do that. No, I did lose it. Hey, Ash, how's it going? Good luck finding it. We're all counting. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to find anything, because pretty much every save file I'm seeing right now is all 100% completion, 100% completion, 100% completion, 100% everything unlocked, 100% completion, all skill points. What is the point of downloading a save file that has everything completed? Like, what is the point of that? I don't understand why anybody would want to download a fully completed game. I'm not sure. I don't get that. Hey, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute while the people continue to vote on something. I'm going to put the poll over here on Twitch as well. By the way, Ash, I found something helpful. Okay. A save editor. Okay. I mean, that could approximate what I would want, in theory. I mean, you could do everything completed and start at the planet you were on, I suppose. For the poll, you should have said, what do? Oh, Wadu? just Wadu. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember how to add a poll. I know how to do a poll on YouTube. I'm trying to remember how to do a poll on Twitch. Well, let me just ask the 3 people who have chatted so far. So, Ren, you're kind of thinking just move on to the next game. Ash is proposing fixing a save to continue on with Ratchet & Clank 3 and in the challenge mode. It's Ryan. What are your thoughts? Do you think that it would be better to do you link to the save editor if you want to use it? So I may do that. So basically, the three options are: I use a save editor to basically rebuild the game where I was. I move on to Radiata Stories, or we just do something random for the rest of tonight to just kind of have a chill, laid back stream tonight. So those are the 3 options. I should have, if the YouTube poll gave me a choice for a third option, I would have picked that. What was the other game you were on about last night? Oh, it's Vampire. It's a Vampire Survivors spin-off. For anybody who likes Vampire Survivors, it's their new game that just came out. It's it's a deck builder, to be blunt. I'm not going to vote because it'll be past your bedtime. Fair enough. Play a new game, please. That's the way it used to be when we rented cartridges from Blockbuster. This is Corey in the house. Starting the new game tomorrow. That's okay. So it's Ryan. Rylan is saying start Radiata tomorrow, which actually, for just logistically speaking, that would be my preference. My preference, purely from nuts and bolts, is to start Radiata tomorrow. You vote new game, small one tonight. Okay. If you don't start Radiata tonight, are you going to start tomorrow? Yes. Yeah. If we decide not to rebuild the save, which I feel like could take quite a bit of time because I'm not familiar with save editors, so it would take me. I'd probably be just sitting here chatting for like an hour while I rebuild the save, but which would be fine. That's an option. That's a legitimate option. But yeah, if most likely I would just start Radiata tomorrow. It's time for low stress. I'm okay with that. What is your preference? Then I'm 100% down. So, you should just skip Radiata. I should just skip Radiata and do despite the mayor. Yes, because the poor guy who has been sitting around patiently and sometimes not so patiently, waiting for 4 months for me to play one game, just to give him a giant, completely baseless middle finger. I should just skip Radiata stories. For months. The guy's been waiting for months. Alright, skip Radiata just so he can suffer more. I'm waiting for him to play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. For months. Or 4 months. I think it's both. I don't know. The mayor, do you remember when you first started watching my stuff? I don't remember. And I feel like I ask this question all the time, and people keep on telling me, and I keep on forgetting when people... The only person I remember is... I remember Altruit on Twitch started watching when I was playing Final Fantasy VIII. And Ash started watching sometime before that. You should hold off until you can play Radiant Dawn. It's a sequel on Wii. I think it was around like 2001, slightly before. Okay. Yeah, so 2001 was when I played Final Fantasy X, and that was in December. So yeah, that's like 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, when I was doing Final Fantasy X. Yeah, so I like Final Fantasy took up the majority of December because it was a long playthrough. It was a very long playthrough. I think I had like 110 hours in that by the time I finished, and I was doing 5 or 6 hours a night. So that's what, 20 days basically, approximately. So yeah, Ren and the mayor both started around the same time. 1998, and he was playing Leaf Green instead of OG Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, right? We can just talk about our Final Fantasies for 3 hours. So here's the thing. Legitimately, we could just kind of chat while I play some BS, which I'm okay with that. What I will say, I could do the save editor. I think the general vibe, and I'm kind of leaning this way as well. First off, I am not familiar with save editors at all. Mr. Gunner, if you wanted to rebuild it for me, and then I'd be okay with that, and I could like finish it another time. But I just know that for me, with not being familiar with save editors at all, it would take me probably at least an hour, if not more, to rebuild it. At which point I would just be sitting, we'd be staring at a blank screen with me just fixing a save editor. Final Fantasy X is amazing. It's just perfect. It really is amazing. Maybe Ash could. You can link it to them too. Okay. I think it's like, I don't, unless somebody like specifically wants me to do it, then I don't want to ask that person to do it for me. I don't think that's really fair to her. I think if Daniel was here, he would want us to watch horse mating educational tutorials. Yeah, I think that's just called some home videos of his, buddy. Zach, those are just his home videos. And also admissible evidence as to why he was fired from that ranch. Zach, you watch Pokemon Hentai Freak. I would make the save, but I don't know what all was completed. I mean, I could tell you. Okay, let me. I'm gonna let Daniel stew in that insult that I just threw out there on him, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna put some music on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so here would be the potential options. So it sounds like there's still basically 3 options. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to pay an editor. That would be amazing, but I cannot afford it. So looks like Ash may be able to rebuild the save. So we got a couple choices here. There's the game that just came out yesterday, which is a Vampire Survivors spin-off. I also still am... I could use some more practice for the tournament that I got invited to, which is for Slay the Spire. We could just hang out and chill until the save gets rebuilt. Or I could play a different game. So there's a few different options. I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. Here and here. YouTube banned your comment, Daniel. I'm surprised YouTube doesn't just ban you from chatting. Ooh. What do you feel like doing in the interim? Okay, yeah. While we at the very least, if the save is going to get rebuilt, I'll just pop up some Slay the Spire for the meantime, because I think Mr. Gunner, you were saying that you actually didn't really fully kind of get why somebody might like a deck builder, so I can show you that. I can give you an example as to why. Let me just change a couple of things on here. I don't know what the tournament prize is yet. I'm gonna abandon that run because it was gonna be a failed run. Anyway, let me switch the game capture over here to Slay the Spire 2. All right, let me just make some adjustments here. There we go. Yeah, it should be. I'm surprised it didn't get banned. It's supposed to be auto banned. There we go. You can still make it so that longer subs or viewers have more votes on games you like, so it's not pay to win or losing money. I think I'm pretty happy with the setup that we kind of decided yesterday. I'm pretty happy with the setup yesterday. Let me change a couple things on here, because we got some descriptions and titles I need to change. Just gotta change this real quick. Okay. Slay the Spire 2, save. Appreciate your guys' patience. You know, this is kind of throwing the night through a bit of a loop. Okay, Slay the Spire 2. Okay, one last thing to fix here, and then we're good to go. This is why it really sucks to change what you're doing midstream, because there's a lot of like logistical bullcrap that you have to rework to even like remotely have it make sense to anybody randomly coming in. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right. So basically, here's just a little bit of backstory here. I did get invited to a tournament that is, and this is not a 100% sure thing. So it may not happen, but I have been invited to a tournament for Slay the Spire on the 25th of next month. I am really excited to do it. I've barely gotten a chance to play this just because I basically have enough time in the day for like a third of a run per day. So for anybody who knows, I could just do... Who here knows Slay the Spire? Who is familiar with Slay the Spire? Okay, so which game? The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. All right, I'll add it to the list. I'll add it to the list. Just a second, let me come down here to where the new submissions are, and then I organize them at some point. You said the Magical Quest with Mickey Mouse. Okay, it's on the list. Okay. I'm gonna do defect. Yeah, so Faust, I kind of got messed up. Oh, Skyrim's on the list, don't worry. Choose 1 to 3 rare cards, add to your deck, add 1 injury. So my save crashed on the emulator. So here's the thing with defect, ideally I wouldn't be using strikes and defense that often. But it is better to have upgraded ones than not, so we'll just go this way. Alright. So I haven't really had hardly any time to actually play this game over the last few days. So we'll see how this goes. I want to go... Trying to pick a good path here. I think I like... Yeah, EB Fortune. I added it to the list. I can get 3 elites if I go this way, plus a... I don't really care about the shop. That doesn't really matter to me. But I can get 2 campsites if I go this way. Let's go this way. You triggered a Link dancing probably twice because I followed on both YouTube and Twitch. Well, thanks for the follow. Add Hades 1 and 2. Yep, Hades 1 and 2 are both on the list. You've been here for like 5 streams. Yep. The ooh, that is a great first card. And a really lucky first question mark room. By the time I increase the number. Well, thanks. I really do appreciate it. I have not seen it Welcome to Derry yet. It's better than the movies? Transformer upgrade. I feel like it'd be probably better too. Man. Better than the movies. Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? There's something else I need to do. I need to change where I am located here because can't really see my energy. Let me do this here. I'm gonna put myself over here, even though I'm like looking the wrong direction. Can I reverse that? I wonder if I can reverse the way I'm like facing. Configure. Can I make it to where I'm? Can I make it flip? Its orientation. Flip vertically. No, definitely not that. Play Valheim? I haven't added Valheim to my list, but I should. That's true, my shirt will be wrong. That's a good point. It's a lose here. Yeah, I'll just deal with it the way it is. It's not the end of the world. It's just a minor annoyance. Okay. I think I want to go... if I go this way, I can still get 2 elites. Do you think you would get more viewers doing daily streams? Well, if I could stream during the day, I would. I absolutely would if I could. But I just cannot. I mean, because I have a job. Yeah, no, I would love to stream during the day. But that is completely and entirely, unfortunately, impossible. He has a life, shun him. Yeah. Bad. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. So, Nep, are you familiar with this game at all? Nope. So it just came out, yeah, little ball lightning. It just came out last month, and I have probably put more hours into this game. Well, the first game, because this is Slay the Spire 2. I have put more hours into Slay the Spire, the first one, than, wow, I'm getting a lot of health upgrades. Interesting. Than almost any other game in my life. I probably have over 2,000 hours total. But you can Can you top my Final Fantasy 14 hours? Oh, well, since that's an MMO, probably not. I feel like in general, any MMO is going to be top tier play hours. Any attacks cost double energy. Neat. 5,514 hours in Final Fantasy 14. That is nuts. I think there is some kind of a minimum, but I'm not sure what it is. 5,514 hours. That's wild. I'm just taking so much damage. I think there is a minimum. I don't know what the minimum is. If I had a sub, I could log into my main for more accurate hours played, since Steam also counts downloading the game through the client. Come on, hit me one more time. Ah, shoot. I was really banking on one more hit there. Oh, yes. I played RuneScape. I played RuneScape. When I was growing up, that was like the guilty pleasure I had as like gaming wise as a kid. Me hiding my 10 accounts that never went anywhere. So, I actually kind of have a little... I mean, I don't know, funny might be overstating it a bit, perhaps, but I have I would say a funny story about RuneScape. So, that was the very first experience I ever had with any MMO growing up, and I did not need to use that. And we would always go to the library to play it, and we had just an absolute blast playing the heck out of that game. We would go up to the library, play, you know, because you could use your library card for an hour of playtime, and then we would go and I would pay the $1 fee for a lost library card, and go and get another library card and continue playing. I've seen people play up the library. Yeah, it was a common occurrence. Am I dead here? Am I seriously dead here? I'm dead here. Going for the Balatro world record? What is the Balatro world record? What are you referring to? Man, that is the earliest I have ever died in Slay the Spire 2 with the defect. That was a bad run. Okay, now let's look at this path here. I can get 3 elites, a couple early fireplaces, some question marks, early shop, a couple more, or I can switch here and get another fireplace. Let's go this way. Paltrow will records be on 1, 2, 3, 4 number counting system. So it basically where you end up doing so much damage that you end up getting like no, EB Fortune, no, I told you I told you I added it to the list. I maybe the mic was off or something, but yeah, I added it to the list. It's on there. Read 2 random cards, remove 1 card from... Direction to defend, that's okay. Yeah, absolutely, no problem. Whenever you add a card that gains block to your deck, enchant it with Nimble. Lose 13 max HP. Actually, I'm going to do that. Only, no, don't worry about it, Evie. You're good. It's all good. I'm going to go ahead and go to the shop here. Focus Potion is nice. Subroutine is a phenomenal. Great subroutine. Although I don't really need it to be upgraded right now, because I don't have any other powers. Yeah, I don't have any other powers, so it's kind of pointless to do that, actually. That's unfortunate. Barely blocked all of it, though. Alright, let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. Take you out. Dismiss you. Alright, I'll catch you later, man. Have a good one. Now with 9 block. Holy cow, that just became like a really good card. Ooh, man. Okay, I'm getting a pretty good little build going right now. I forgot Venerable Tea set. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, I blocked most of it. Okay, let's do another Lightning Rod defend. Okay, this is going fairly well. And he's dead. I always have a hard time with this particular elite. Machine learning. Oh, and hailstorm. Oh, that's two really good powers. That is two really good powers. I'm gonna go machine learning. Having more cards in your deck is goated. I'll take a weak. That's fine. Let's go for another elite. I think I can handle another elite. So I didn't really need to use that there. I'll just use this. It was a little bit of a bad decision on my part. Okay, 18 damage incoming. Hey, how's it going, Scramp? You doing alright? Oh yeah, you missed all the drama, brother. You missed all the drama. Oh, I lost my save file. Oh, I didn't need to use the other defend there. That was dumb. The game crashed and I lost my save progress. Yeah, it was really frustrating. So it kind of just changed into a what the heck, do whatever stream. So, first time you play a zero cost attack, each turn return it to your hand. What iteration? You've lost saves in some crazy ways as well. Will it reset the mood? No worries. We'll chill whenever stream. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. It's very low key. I need to get this guy down quickly. I need to get them both down quickly. Subroutine iteration. Scramp, are you familiar with Slay the Spire? Yep, save data got corrupted. No, this is the game that I've actually been tentatively invited to a tournament for. I don't want to like get too hyped up about it before it's a sure thing. Only popping in for a second, game with some friends on Helldivers 2. Nice. Good to see you, though. I just wanted to say that I've never seen anyone beat up your arsenal like you did. You bopped the game on a technical level. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All about expectation management? Yeah. Yep, Radiata starts tomorrow. That is the plan. I'm taking some damage here. Holy cow. Gosh, I hate this. I hate this elite so much. Okay. So he's going to do 13 damage. I'm good on that. What doesn't crash? Zach last night was hilarious. I barely remember anything but us cackling. Sucks that you only have one viewer during Ready Auto. I only have one viewer. You know, if it be what it, you know, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not going to stress out about it. I'm looking forward to playing it regardless. Yeah, Ted W. I think she might be gone. Unfortunately, the only viewer will be Zach. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Gosh, that was a rough fight. Gain 5 block. Put a card from your discard card pile. Yes, please. I have too many block cards. Oh, Mr. Gunner, you're Ted. Okay, gotcha. Offer a definitive answer to something, followed by personally. Sounds like a great way to piss somebody off. It's your alias. I figured it probably was. Do this one. Pull boost away again. 2 more energy. I'm gonna get 17, so I don't need to do that. I can do this and dual cast. Alright, 7 damage. Get rid of you. Zach, you be a good boy now. What if I told you I'm actually a lobster, but my species evolved to be super shrimp-like? Is this one of those, like, when your girlfriend comes up to you and asks you, hey, if I was a worm, would you still love me? Kind of moments? And I'm having to decide whether I would still appreciate you as much? Or would my respect for you drop? I think Spectral was saying that him and the mayor are going to have a bubble wash party together during Radiata, just out of pure hype and affection. Could you blame them? I definitely wouldn't. So is Asher working on making the save, hopefully? I think usually she's pretty responsive, so if she is not responding, my suspicion would be that she probably is out for the night. That's my guess. That would be my guess, without knowing for sure. I can get 12, 24. She's still in chat though. She might be working on it then. She very well could be working on it in that case. Okay, what do I want to do here? I could put a serious dent right there. It's bacon time? How often is it not bacon time? I don't know if she has the info necessary to make it. Just wanted to help with that if I could. No, I appreciate you doing that, actually. I was actually very grateful that you were doing that. Good damage. Some bacon wrapped bacon right about now. If there's ever a moment in my life where I turn down bacon wrapped bacon, or just like bacon almost anything, I will be very disappointed with myself. Yeah, I don't think she has the information necessary as well. I think she was missing some pretty crucial, like, where are you at kind of questions. Bacon wrapped bacon, always. Oh, Zach's gonna send me bacon wrapped Dragonair slit. Oh, gosh. There, we'll Pyle's wing here. Let's see. Let me do... This path looks juicy. Some brown sugar maple candies. Bacon is my jam. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. It's like the taste makes you guilty. Dude, I think you have some unhealthy associations with food. If that's the way, if it does that to you. You what? You ever have potato salad with chunks of bacon in it? It almost makes up for how Caucasian it is. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna do 8. What can I do to make this work? Because I'll get 1 energy back. Or I could just be smart about this. Wife makes me a BLT on everything bagel. I love everything bagels so much. Huge fan of everything bagels. What are you doing here? You didn't need all the block. I always get my baked potatoes with extra butter, olives, chives, cheese, and a mountain of bacon bits. That is the right way to do it. That is the correct way to do it. There we go. That's what I needed. Jeez, that fight took longer than normal. Boot sequence an 8-12 block. That's big. Obtain a random power. Yeah, I'll take a power. I will happily take that. Do you like your mashed potatoes with skin mixed? Yes. Yeah, keep the skin in. Keep the skin in, please, and thank you. Everything and pumpernickel? I don't know that I've ever had a pumpernickel bagel. I have had many everything bagels, but I don't think I've ever had a pumpernickel bagel. Yep, Chunky, leave the skin in, please and thank you. Pumpernickel bagels are great. Never seen them at stores, but I've gotten them at a few bagel shops. Whenever you create a style, yes. Okay, I'm starting to actually get a legitimate status build now. Who's going to be the most beneficial here? I think Silent is probably my best bet. Piercing Whale, heck yes. I mean, yeah, I get powers for free, so why not? And Adrenaline? Ooh, Ornasat. No, I've got to go Adrenaline here. Use butter and sour cream. I mean, that's classic right there. Strikes and defense gain ethereal. I think I want that. I would like the capacitor for extra orb slots. Or I could remove. Oh, man. I think I want capacitor and you. Okay, let's do... Three orb slots, yeah. My uncle uses mayonnaise as mashed potatoes, so you don't eat them. It does seem like a bit of an odd choice, in my opinion. I'm addicted to Kerrygold butter. Kerrygold butter is amazing. When I had a baked potato, I essentially just mashed the whole thing and cut the skin and mix it up. Absolutely, that is the correct way to do it. And I will not die on that hill, but I will stand firmly on that hill. That is the correct way to do it. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. That was somebody putting mashed potatoes in their... yeah, somebody putting mashed potatoes, or mayonnaise in their... You can eat it out of the package. Oh, I'm gonna get 18 block here. He is using a lot more than that. And I only have 1 energy. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Go with what I can block the most. Mayo potatoes. Dude, I shouldn't have used that. That was dumb. Yo, does anyone use pink Himalayan salt? It's so tasty I can go back to regular table salt. It just tastes like chemicals. I put sausages in... Ooh, yeah. Sausage and mashed potatoes is good. That works. I can vibe with that. Pink Himalayan is almost too bitter for me. I prefer sea salt. I personally do lean more towards just like traditional sea salt. Myself. That is my preference. Oh, I forgot I got ethereal. Oh, what am I doing? I'm so stupid. It's the only salt I use, and I'm addicted to pink Himalayan popcorn. Can't use your hands to play for 10 minutes. Wait, what? One of the Twitch actions should be you can't talk about the game for 10 minutes. I mean, I feel like with this game I could actually do that fairly easily, to be honest. I don't think that would be a significant challenge for me. I think I could do that relatively easily. I should have just attacked there. I took unnecessary damage. Oh, yes. Another capacitor. I will take it. Bag of preparation. Holy cow. I am getting some goated. As much as I want to upgrade, I think I need to heal here. This could be rough. This could get real rough. he's going for only 14 here. And status cards actually are good for me. Also, if you put more keywords in channel like cozy or hangout or laid back during these types of streams, the algorithm will pick it up better. Dude, I was running on the fly trying to get this all set up. Like, super, super last minute. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm very suboptimal. I'm sure. Because this kind of fell together very, 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 very last minute. No, but you're correct. Zach, you are absolutely correct. Cajun chicken deli meat on your BLT? Sounds delicious. What if I was wearing a wig all this time? Yeah, I'm actually bald. Or, better yet, I'm actually just holding a brilliantly, like, super flamboyant wig. Like, underneath this wig. Goodbye. Well, that went remarkably well. Turbo. Yes, please. Actually, no. Let's start sacrificing, getting some... No! I should have taken the turbo. That was a misstep. That was a misstep. Enjoy your hairline while you still can. Yeah, thankfully... Clumsy. Oh my gosh, it gave me a choice to remove a curse from my deck. That is beyond lucky. That is incredibly lucky. Don't think I've ever seen that happen. Charge battery, overclock. I need overclock. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm 12 guinea pigs in a human suit. It tracks. I knew it though. Did you really though? Did you actually? Hence ham. Yep. The guinea pigs. Yeah, you're all over it. You're all over it. Boost here. Shiv. Oh shoot. Overclock. Purple energy, go here. Pull this. Just gonna strike so I can target you. Sap. Cool-headed. Subroutine. Defend, tool cast. With no energy to spare. I raised hamsters for years. I miss them, but they don't live long. Yeah. What is their lifespan? Like 3 years? Something like 3 years? It's pretty short, isn't it? They always commit suicide. Okay, what do I want to do double play here? I think I want to double play Boost Away. Then change the target U. Overclock. And I think get cool-headed. Lightning Rod, yeah, please. Strike. 3 years, my hamster's usually like 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 4 years, usually 3. I was super lucky and had one for 4 years. They really regularly. I hate speaking the word regularly out loud. It sucks. Yeah, I can turn around and face him. So let me think. What I want to do? Another Frost Orb. Too many cards. We're gonna get 8 block from that. What I really need to do is do this, this, and this. Say red leather, yellow leather 5 times fast and you'll be good at saying that word. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Okay, but regularly always trips me up every time. Yes, go leap here, overdraw, or overclock rather. Does it regularly. Scramp, you bastard. Bro ain't speedrunning that tongue twister. Say, persnicatively peevish. Persnicatively peevish. Persnicatively peevish. Persnicatively peevish. Gosh. Persnicatively peevish. Persnicatively peevish. Oh, I should not have used that on that. That was a mistake. Personally, I think anti-establishmentarianism is a bit of a tongue twister. There are it is definitely a tongue twister, but there are worse ones out there. Okay, I need to kill this guy. This guy is bad news. So, if I do this, then I do this, and then I do... Honestly, it doesn't really matter what I do here. It's always the simple ones that are hard. I am a simple one, and I'm hard. What? Let's give Lady Yuna I'd like to give Lady Yuna a tongue twister. No, I'm saying. Nope, no idea. Can you elaborate, please? Scramp's like, huh? Say what? I can't ignore Buffer. Buffer's too good. Buffer is way too good. Scramp knows what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm sure he does. Start of your turn, add a random attack to your hand is free. At the start of your turn, choose 3 attacks in your deck, enchant them with Instinct. This card's attack damage is doubled. If I was using attacks more often, I would maybe go for that. I'm getting plenty of block, I feel like. But, and I could use at the start of your turn, add a random attack into your hand to replay this turn. That is huge. The only downside there is when I cycle through my deck. That's going to be a problem. Scrape. Draw 4 cards, discard all cards drawn this way that do not cost 0. Let's do this, let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Let's do this. This. It's gonna be plenty to block. My shell ain't the only thing that's hard. My shell. How technical are we going with this? And we didn't get finish Ratchet. I'm gonna see you struggle to find the boss. So even with like the Rhino and everything else, it's still like quite hard. Look hard from here. I can kill this one. Just do this. Well, I don't know what would be interesting to see how many attempts it takes. Is it really like that much more difficult than base form? I mean, even with all the upgrades that you have. Like no shield or Rhino, but I don't think Rhino was that OP for Nefarious. Your cannon, okay. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to take that path. Choose power to enchant with Swift 2. I feel like subroutine is probably a good one. Okay, I can go like a bunch of question marks. I want the shop. That's gonna be late. That's a problem. That's a problem. So if I go this way, I can do a shop early. Like no shield or Rhino. Yeah, I don't know how no shield or Rhino would go. I feel like that would be rather frustrating, to put it mildly. The shrimp is about to go sicko mode. Dude, I would be so excited to see the shrimp go sicko mode. Let's go this, let's go this. Packing a heroid sized bowl. I was like, what? What does that word mean? Okay, so we want smokestack. And we want boost away, overclock, subroutine. And then we want buffer, really. The order always... Would you have a rule where if somebody someone donates, they can change the order or put their choice next in line? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I feel like I have mixed feelings on that. No, the order is pulled. Like I haven't even pulled the order yet. I haven't I haven't even pulled the order yet. How would I feel? Just imagine if Time Splitters was next and I donated to bump Time Splitters back. How would you feel? Yeah, that's the thing. That. I think if it was a situation where the order has not been decided yet, then in that scenario, I think it'd be okay. Compact, finally. Oh my gosh. We actually have a real build now. We have an actual honest-to-God build now. I mean, then I'd say you're a bastard. Yeah, I think in general, as long as I think as long as the order has not already been determined, then I think it'd be fine. Lantern from Bronze Scales. Strike down E4. Vajra. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these choices. Although, my buddy was just watching earlier, and he had suggested that you take more of the power over this stuff. We appreciate your inclusion of us, but ultimately your say is what matters. Yeah, and I understand that. I definitely do think that there's going to be scenarios where, I do think there's going to be scenarios where I do like put my foot down about stuff, but I don't think I want to do that unless I feel it's necessary. I don't like this choice. I really don't like this choice. Choose a card to transform. Yes, please. I need Bully Boss Man. Oh, baby, you have no idea. I can get there. Oh, that was such a good transform. Tell the nerds to shut the F up. For some things, it's better to be more interactive, but the big choices should be left up to the streamer. Yeah, I agree with that, and that is how I feel about it. And it's very simple. That like, so most of this stuff, it to me is fairly innocuous to let it be a joint conversation and let it be an evolving, interactive thing. But if there's ever a point where I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can't reach a consensus by talking to people about this. I just need to make a decision. Then at that point, that's what I do. I just make a decision. Is it we were discussing to a point of paralysis when you were just saying this is what it is? Well, but here at the same time, though, I do think that we reached a pretty good end point. Towards the end of that conversation, I think that it was actually very beneficial by the end of it. It took a while to get there, but I do think it was helpful. I'm going to Thailand next week, Wednesday, going to Bangkok, checking out Sathorn Tower and Komkam Island. Kokam Island. Oh my gosh. What a freaking phenomenal pull right there. No, it won't always be that way. It definitely won't. At a certain point, you kind of reach like a breaking point of the number of people you have there. So, like for instance, that same conversation with 100 people doesn't work. It just simply does not work. As much as I might like it to, it doesn't. I developed a mild addiction for ordering cheap crap off AliExpress at 3 a.m. Never will. Mayor, do you have something against Canada? Next power you play is 0. Don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I have No use for Canada anymore. We get ketchup chips here now. Oh man, that was lucky. You have so much energy. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. I have so much energy. But some of it is dope, like a new card for my PSP modding. I have one that's cracking. Last time I checked, Florida won the Stanley Cup. Damn right. And their air is sweaty. Saying that's almost like a good thing. Man, I love the defect so much. This character is awesome. Trigger all lightning against the enemy. That's sure, why not? How could Canada be worse than hockey? Or worse at hockey, rather? That is a good question. Hey, how's it going, Real Son? Good to see you. Yeah, I've had a little bit of an interesting turn of events tonight. Ooh. Ooh, Tempest could be amazing. Can we never go to Canada together? Can we invite Scramp and Spectral and Homo? Only Ascension 8? Why were you playing on baby mode? Oh. Okay, Real Son. So, I mean, I know you're joking, but, like, like, quite seriously, I have had almost no time to get caught up to where I need to be for this tournament coming up. So that is the only reason that I'm not further up is I've had to like spread one single run across the course of like 2 or 3 days just to continue progressing at a glacial pace on the 25th of next month. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very, very excited to see what it's all about, because I've never done anything like it before, and I think it'll be a really good time. I have almost no specifics yet. Almost no specifics yet. I really don't want to use this. I'm going to take a significant hit here, though. Yeah. It basically, I've just been... I reached out to a guy who was in that world and kind of said, hey, I'm a huge fan of Slay the Spire. I would absolutely love to get involved, if possible. And eventually he responded. It took him a while, but he eventually responded and said, yeah, sure. We got a tournament we got coming up. Why don't you do that? I said, hell yeah. Where are you at? When the world needed her most, vanished. Your hand smells like limes, but I was screaming lemons, kind of weirding you out. I mean, it's kind of weirding me out, too. I don't know why I didn't just use leave there. I started streaming to join some weekly Metroid Dread randomizer races. It's mad fun. Only like 3 to 5 people participate every week. It still sounds like fun, though. Still sounds like fun. Okay, there's a way to do this. We're going to do this, here, here, and here. And then we're going to do this. Daniel hunting for Adam's apple queens over there. What? What does that even mean? I've gotten last place every single week I've participated. Yeah, we'll do that. Get full health. It's going actually really quite strong, I would say. I've got a pretty good status-oriented build going. I literally have 3 attack cards in my entire deck. And a ridiculously enormous hand. Just an obscenely huge hand. Do you have a favorite card? Mine is Regent's Hammer Time that lets you forge for allies anytime you forge. Yeah. So I haven't done nearly as many multiplayer runs, which I really, really want to, because they're awesome. But I haven't done very many multiplayer runs. Let's see. How can I get... I can get this. Oh, I should be using these up here. You loved the comments you were able to read. Hey, how's it going, Accidente? It's good to see you. Okay, I really need capacitor here, but I also really want overclock. I have a second capacitor. I have a decent chance of drawing. I did not draw it, sadly. Oh, I should have used my... I have potions. Come on. Yeah, I think Accidente joined the Discord, I think. Oh, I already procrastinated enough. Okay, I was wrong. I was incorrect. Defrag. For one, pull all zero-cost cards from your discard pile into your hand. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Buffer, hell yes. Great time to pull that buffer. We all know what he does with Mother's Closet when she's... Zach still sucks stuck in the closet. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that is accurate. Okay, so we want... Do I have enough? I have enough. Let's go this. We get lots of orb slots. Oh, I can only get one. That's max. Okay. Take a little bit of a hit here. That's okay, though. Oh, no, I'm not, because I have buffer. Forgot. Okay, this would be a great turn to... Let me think. Let me think how to do this best. Another frost. Draw. Turbo. Go for the eyes. Faster than light. Boost away. Beam cell. Overclock. Shoot, that was bad. And then we just Tempest here. I spend most of my time in my kitchen. My PC is set up on the bar, so I stand more, not sitting much. That's actually really cool. I like that. Kitchen where you cook your husband his meals. You know it. You know it! There we go. This is an easy win right here. You might want to see a talk to him. What's somebody from Dreaming About It? Gunner Boy. Gunner Boy. So disrespectful. Let me think how I want to do this. White. What was that card I just played? Oh, Trigger All Lightning. Okay. It's like, holy cow. Oh, Trigger Lightning again. Heck yes. 19. It's just... would have preferred to convert those. Oh, well, it's over. He's dead. That was actually really, really easy run. That was a pleasantly easy run. Alright, well I've got all 5 characters to 8 or 9. I need to... Let me think. Let me see. It's 2:30 right now. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back. Alright, back. I'm gonna do defect again because I almost have him to the cap. No. Is there an early shop? There's a pretty early shop. I can get 3 elites and 2 campfires on the way there. So yeah, let's do this. I don't love how much more damage these guys do. I shouldn't have blocked all 3 in the last one. I was foolish. Lost a lot of health because of that. Ooh, Glacier's good. But also, Iteration is good if I go the status route again. Glacier's solid. I'm gonna go with Glacier. If you can give me Greed, that'd be awesome. I gain 2 max. Yeah. Yup. 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 One more. Risky. Risky business right there, but I think it's worth it. We'll see if that paid off. That's bad. Extra caffeinated chocolate, I've only had one of them once, was supposed to be as much caffeine as a full cup of coffee. Leap is a good block card. Gotta take that. Early shop. Choices here. Gain 2 orb slots. No, that's temporary. I don't have enough for both of those. 5 card choices could be amazing. Ooh. We're getting some good card choices here. Holy cow. Okay. Did you ever play Bullet? Yes, I love Bullet. It's a great game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like Refract is good enough to grab. Turbo is good. Overclock is good. Overclock is good. And Tesla Coil. Taking a break from TF2. Oh, I should have gotten the loop. I really should have gotten the loop. That was a misstep. So that gets me 10. Yeah, no, Balatro. I really like Balatro a lot. Attack, or I can do it. Attack all. Attack all. I feel like is good right now. Let's do overclock. Probably do this to set myself up for next turn. This guy can be a pain in the butt, actually. Let's do this. Let's do this. And this. And this. Beautiful. Perfect. Like, could not have been better. Okay, so that's going to do 6. Oh, that's only going to do 8. So... if I do this, and that does, and then he's dead. Okay. I need to rest at a rest site. Bad. Boost away. Gotta get through this elite first. This could be real sketchy here. Very sketchy. No, it is not, sadly. It is not. 9-14, that gets me most of the way there. Whereas this gets me 10-19. Just hop off the game. Yeah, the day kind of got decided sort of for me a little bit. My save got deleted. Yeah. Very disappointed about that. Did your whole memory card wipe or just the game? The whole memory card. No, actually the entire memory card got wiped. Like, unironically got completely wiped. No, I'm not happy about it. I was very sad. I don't think this one is going to go in my favor here. Okay, let me think about this for a second. What is this, 1990? No, somehow the it's some kind of save editor. Hold on. So here's the GitHub for it. I'm posting it in the general chat. That is the link to it right there. Yeah, it's a virtual save card. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Oh, am I just dead here? I may actually just be dead here. Wow. That's really unfortunate. That is one of the first defect runs I've lost in a long time. You make door paths. Gain 2 random. Add 1 curse to your deck. Winged boots is amazing. Okay, let's pick the path. We can get 1, 2, 3. I can get 2 fireplaces over there. Or I can get 3 over here. I can hop over here and get another elite. Hop back over here, and then I can still hop once after the fact. Go this way. Yeah, no, I was pretty disappointed. Pretty disappointed by that. I've never been around an appropriate... I've never been around for an appropriate placed F. Yeah. I would need both of them to hit. Oh, shoot. That's a bad start. Really bad start there. Ooh, Akapeko, that's great. That's a great relic. Man, I'm having some bad starts right now. It's really bad. Yeah, it sucks, but we press on, indeed. Oh, I'm very excited for Radiata. I honestly, it's been a long time coming to have kind of a little bit of a change of pace to a JRPG. It's been a long. I hadn't really thought about it until the mayor brought it up. It has been a long time since I've played a JRPG. So for this channel, so I'm actually very excited to get back into one. JRPGs are one of my favorite genres. Yeah, me too. I love them. Big fan. Minish caps. Okay. I guess it is sort of. I wouldn't really think of that, like, I don't necessarily think of Zelda games as being, like, when I think of JRPGs, those aren't the ones I think of. Shoot, the same guy that killed me last time. Character action game would be more appropriate. Taking a big hit here. almost the entire heal. I have no idea what I'm watching. It's a card game. One of my personal favorites. So I can get 16, he's going to do 22. Just taking so much damage from this guy. Anything without build crafting isn't a true RPG. Okay, I'm just dead here again. Wow, I just can't get a good start. I can't get a good start. I've gone like, I think 8 wins in a row on the defect, and now I've had 2 losses in a row. Wrecking my average here. Oh, did Slay the Spire 2 just crash? It did. Weird. That was strange. What are the requirements? Do you need multiple playable characters, different menus for skills and item uses? How many runs have I successfully done? Hold on one second. So I have 51 wins and 43 losses. So I'm a little over. I'm at like a 60% win rate. Is that about right? What's the minimum that we would accept as an RPG? It's a good question. What would classify an RPG as an RPG? I don't know. Like what? Because there's. Big damage numbers as an RPG. Upon pickup, add 1 of 3 rare cards to, and okay. Channel lightning equal to the lightning already channeled that combat or modded. Creative AI is also amazing. Class system and stats. I think Spectral, that's probably a good starting point at the very least. I don't know what to pick here. Those are all 3 really good cards. Voltaic isn't going to help me early on. Creative AI is a high investment, but would be huge. I think actually, I got 3 curse cards total. That's rough. Campfires, and I need combats. Yeah, I think that's part of it for sure, but it's multiple playable characters, including the class system. I don't think it necessarily has to be. Excellent question. My brain is too tired to give any serious thought. I mean, are the later Final Fantasy games RPGs, even though they are characters, but the OGFF doesn't have characterization for your party? I need to get rid of some of these curse cards quickly. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree that like some type of a class system feels kind of mandatory. Baseline for an RPG is you play the role of a character who's usually blank, I guess. I don't know why I can't just... I cannot seem to get, like, any momentum on these last 3 runs. I'm thinking of looking at the old school definition of an RPG, like Ultimate D&D, Baldur's Gate type stuff. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Dead. I have more energy? I didn't even realize. Why can I not? What is going on? Something like Persona. I've heard a lot of people talk about Persona. I've never played it. Another curse card. I think I need to avoid an elite right now. Go to this shop up here. Pokemon is definitely an RPG. I would say that that's accurate. Pokemon definitely strikes me as an RPG. I guess it depends on who you ask. Yeah, that's fair. I need to get rid of some of these curse cards. So I was totally screwed. I already have creative AI. Persona 3 would be on the voting list for 2006 if it isn't already. That's when I was thinking of alone, not playing Persona. Yeah, Pokemon is definitely in there, for sure. Okay, I could get... I need that. Oh, hello there. No, you are not alone. You are not alone. He's the only one dealing damage this turn. Why did that not hit him? Oh, because I... Oh, that was such a stupid mistake. Stupid mistake. Yeah, same here. There's a lot I've never gotten into. Mistake. Man, I'm just like, I am falling apart tonight. I'm just not doing smart things. Oh, because I have the meat on the bone. The YS series, pronounced like Ease, the Ease series, I have not. Not familiar with it. What's the 411? Turbo. Hold snap. Just away, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'll lose barrage, that's fine. Yeah, so what's the deal with the Ease series? And the Ease series is amazing. It's like a mix of Zelda and Kingdom Hearts, action-adventure RPG kind of game with fast-paced combat and exploration. Sounds awesome. There's 10 of them. It's like Final Fantasy games, though. You can pick up and play any one of them. Are you starting a sun? Yes, it is a sunfish. The majority of them are on Steam. Okay. First time you play a zero cost attack each turn. I don't even have any zero cost attacks. Do this, then this. Then, oh, he's intangible. That was stupid. There's so much fun. I need to play the newer ones. I mean, I think I may have heard somebody mention them at one point. But yeah, this is my first time like really hearing about it, so I may need to go and check it out. Tales of Symphonia on the list. Let me see. Tales. Nope, but I'll add it. Tales of Symphonia. Gain 2 block for each unique org. Ooh, I'll gain 4 block. Okay. They aren't as big and they don't have an insane budget, but the gameplay is incredible and the soundtracks are some of the best of all of the JRPGs. I would love to check that out. That sounds great. This, get rid of this. Where do you create a status channel 1 random orb? I think I'm going to win this. I'll be okay. Yep, 2005 is next. Tales of Abyss came out in 2005. This is going very, very rough. But we made it. Okay. 80-hour action JRPG on the PS2. That's a lot of playtime. Finally, a way to get more orb slots. Ooh, this is a weird run. Okay, relax to your day. Pale screen. I need to start turning cards down. I can get 3 elites if I go this way, plus 2 campsites and a bunch of question marks. Get I can actually get a lot of question marks if I go this way. How much time do you have on the first? How much time do you have on the first one? Like in terms of how much time do I have to play a game, or just are you asking somebody else? Are you talking about Accidente? Or are you asking me? Oh, for Slay this. Oh gosh, probably somewhere between 1,500 and 20. Probably around 2,000 hours, if I had to guess. No wonder my ratio is so good. Here's the funny thing. I actually don't think my ratio is that good, but I guess I don't realize how decent my ratio is until I see a lot of other players, or a lot of like newer players. Because here's the thing: there's so many new players to the Slay the Spire, world. That it got a huge influx of people who are not familiar with this gameplay. So there is definitely a kind of a disproportionately low percentage of like, people who really know what they're doing. I guess one way to put it. Did not take damage there. I mean, of course, I could have counted it out, but where's the fun in that? I think like one of the biggest weak points that I have when it comes to this is that I am way more of a gut player than I am a methodical player. Like by far, way more of a gut player. Oh, the ice cream. Oh, the ice cream is here. Can't afford to get rid of another card. The ice cream is one of the best relics in the game. Yeah, ice cream. I'm so sad to not be able to afford it. Obtain the lost with. Oh, yes. Even though it means another curse card. Yet another curse card. I'll just take the money. Can we have ice cream? We've been behaving so well. You call this behaving well? What are you smoking, real son? Certain it was DoorDash. Chat, have a pizza. Dude, okay, pizza party would be actually really cool. Is it the little cup with the wooden paddle? Real son. Dude, you know, okay, like, okay, all jokes aside, you know how kind of, like, pretty entertaining it would be to do, like, a... at some point to do, like, a long-distance pizza party? I mean, it'd be kind of goofy, but at the same time, it could be really fun, actually. We've earned a pizza party? What gave you that impression? Oh, gosh. My wife just offered me her ice cream. Goated. Awful. This is so bad. This is so bad. Thank goodness I have meat on the bone. Oh my gosh. If I did not have meat on the bone, this would be a totally different story. This is a stressful run. Goodness gracious. Meal ticket. That would have been helpful earlier. That may actually have me change my direction to go over here instead. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna skip the elite. Oh, okay. The key is amazing if I get there. If I get there, the relic you get for that is just fudge. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I didn't get any block cards. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so freaking bad. I think I'm just straight up dead. Oh no, if I blocked there, it wouldn't have made a difference. I'm dead. I'm just dead here. Dang it. I should have just taken the 100 gold and left. Why can't I have a run? What is the defect? Ugh. I cannot get a good run built together. I'm like obliterating my win ratio right now. Cast. I don't like the random rare card. I can get 2 elites, well, or just 1 actually. This side over here is a lot of high risk, high reward. And he was 9 HP. That's good. I'll take the egg. Loving the vibes in chat, I'm sure. I mean, to be fair, the entire night got totally just messed up. Okay, so that would do 16, which gets him down to 9. There we go. Yeah, everything got thrown completely out of whack because of that stupid thing. Do I want to go to a shop? I don't think I do. We didn't get to see the rhino. I know, I'm really, really annoyed. Trust me, I am very annoyed by this whole situation. I was looking forward to checking out the rhino. Not the way I would have wanted that to go. So I grew up in a place where it snowed. Did anyone else do the same? I used to sit outside in the snow with a bowl of ice cream and a cup of water. Cold outside, cold internally, crisp. Crisp. Yeah, we get snow where I'm from. Not very often, like, not, like, all the time, but we do get snow. The Rhino V5 was nuts. It was basically Mega Flare from the Final Fantasy series. The missile all formed together in midair, and the screen flashes, and all enemies on screen just disintegrate. Oh, that sounds awesome. Well, yeah, so the game crashed. And then... Yeah, so the game crashed. And then when I tried to pull it back up, it would not pull up the save. So there was no save on the card. Badly. I just cannot pull anything together tonight. I had a great run earlier, and now I can't do jack diddly. You recommend streaming Deadlocked off the PS3 emulator? I don't know who you are, Marco. I don't know. I don't make people who I don't know mod. Spectral was truly crushed about it. Let me see. Let me see. I'm curious how I import a save. How would I import a save? Let me see what I can do here. PSV. PSV file. PlayStation 2. PS3 virtual one. Spire is a fun word. I'm gonna try something real quick. Just go to game and download a save slot into the memory card. Okay. Let me try something. PC SX2. Ratchet Clank 3. And then the downloads. Let's see. So how do I... Let me change it back over here. I'm gonna see, because I would like to try and do the final fight. Okay, how do I import a save? Settings. Memory cards. I suspect that this one would actually end up. So let's see. So on docs, PC SX2. Okay, so it's in documents, PC SX2, mem cards. How do I save? Try this. System settings. Open. Try to open it as a PSV file. So it's a PS2. It needs to be a PS2 file. DBS file. Oh, we're having all kinds of weirdness going on right now. We're having all kinds of weirdness at the moment. I can't open it there. That's a max file. Virtual memory card. I don't know that I have. I don't know that I have what I need to do here. PCSX2. Is there a way to change what kind of file it's reading? Or is there a way to, like, add a save in? He's reading a magazine instead of the schematics of the ship. Look like a robot. It's Courtney Gears. Yeah, Courtney Gears spread on Playbot. You know, I can't seem to figure this out. I'm just totally striking out today, guys. I am just striking out over here. In every which way. Playbot is top tier. It's pretty solid. Man. Just can't get my crap together. Just cannot get my crap together tonight. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. This is brutal. I'm gonna start with Radiata Tamari. The thing is, you have our support. I appreciate that. I just can't. Today is just flopping hard. Today failed with epic proportions. It's just an off day. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the suffering a little early tonight because it's just not going my way. So I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll get everything. I'll get everything set up and fixed so that it's not a problem moving forward. And we'll get started with Radiata Stories. Have a great night, guys. Take care. I will see you later. I'm gonna go cry in the corner of my office now. Take care. I'm joking. Have a good one.